What's going on, everyone? Connor Unchained, bringing you guys some more crypto, and there goes my face. More crypto, some more info. I'm just gonna be talking about some coins I've been watching recently. I got on my radar. In my opinion, BRC20 market's kind of slow right now. We got a lot of stamps ripping. We got a lot of CBRC20s on the move. What am I doing here? Float on top. There we go. Yeah, we got a lot of movement in the market right now, mainly on Solana. If you guys have been watching, bro, Solana meme coins have been going nuts. And I'm typing in Sol. So this has been one of the biggest meme coins on Salami. Yeah, this is actually not it. So it's called Dog with Hat. Honestly, I don't know why I can't find it. I think it's right here. There it is. So yeah, this has just been popping off. I have not dived heavily into the Solana meme coin market like that, but I got a couple little meme coins on my radar, but I honestly don't even think I'm gonna cheat. I'm not gonna ape into these right now because it's kind of like a PvP market in my opinion. I saw someone on Twitter say that it's really just PvP right now. Aside from this dog with hat and bonk, I don't see any super long term meme coins right now on Solana. But it's been crazy seeing this dog, like this literal picture of a dog just pop off. I saw this down here too. Thought about getting in, but faded that. Never been one to use Solana heavily, so. But you know what? Seeing this stuff happen though, it's got my mind a lot more open as far as to actually trade on different chains, and do a lot of different swaps on, Solana, on, obviously Bitcoin, ETH. People have even been messing around on Injective and some other, layer ones and stuff too. It's pretty interesting. But, I think this bull run's going to bring some pretty wild movements across many different chains. I think last bull run, we had a lot of movement mainly on ETH. I'd say ETH and a little bit of Solana. For the most part, that was like the bull run. If I'm missing something, like leave it in the comments, let me know. But last bull run, that was mainly where all the gains were made. That's where most projects were, launched. That's where they pushed. Was mainly on ETH, and gas was just crazy. Oh, and I'm sorry, BNB, Binance Smart Chain was the other one. I'm like, I knew there's another one, but Binance had a lot of volume, and ETH had a lot of volume. But I think in this coming bull run, I think we got Solana, Injective, which I don't even cover Injective because I don't know too much about it. I just see that the narrative is very strong for it. Solana, Injective, ETH. I'm going to say layer 2s on ETH, like Arbitrum, and Optimism. I think those will be huge. Also Base, if they ever launch a token. We got those, and obviously Bitcoin Network. Yeah, and honestly though, looking at Bitcoin as far as BRC20s and an ecosystem, I really do think that they got some of the greatest gains that's going to come, because these BRC20s are directly on top of Bitcoin, right? And BRC20s are still heavily in their infancy stage. I don't know why I'm still on this meme coin. Like, I'm just chilling on deck screener right now, but anyways, this is a project. I'm just going to pull it up because I had it up earlier. I might drop a video on this very soon, but Website AI had a huge dip over here. This is an interesting one I'm not talking about yet. Just wanted to show you guys. If you want to do your own research, do not buy. This is not a buy signal. Do not ape 5K into this right now. Do not. Do your research, and I'm going to be dropping a video talking a lot more about this one in the future, but this is just one that's been on my radar for a while. And yeah, back to the conversation is about layer 1s, layer 2s, like I said, I think the Bitcoin BRC20 ecosystem easily has the most future growth potential, mainly because we're dealing with, I don't know, like I swear, I think I just said that it's in such an infancy stage right now. We got meta protocols just popping up out of nowhere. We got almost every single major chain now, creating inscriptions, which, I don't even know if it's necessary, because when you got smart contracts on top of, all these blockchain networks, I don't know if you need inscriptions or any sort of protocol that, would enable that. Because that's the reason why inscriptions exist on Bitcoin, because there's no smart contracts, nor on Doge. Um, but yeah, people making inscription NFTs on, different chains. Like, you have smart contracts to do that already. So I don't know how huge those as a narrative can become, especially on other chains. Maybe the first movers, you know, like first inscriptions on Sol could be big, but anyways, yeah. Like this video, I just kind of want to talk about like layer ones, and just the future of where this bull market is going, guys. Because, like I said, there's so many narratives that really can take off and that are going to take off. Like I said, BRC20s, Bitcoin ecosystem, in my opinion, hands down going to be one of the most explosive as far as like, if you can get in early and understand where to look. Some of the biggest gains are going to come out of this narrative. And also in ordinals too. If you can get into like sub 100K, sub 50K ordinal, projects that got great communities, stuff like that. I think that's going to be a huge spot where a lot of money is going to be rotating into. So, it's really interesting. So we got BRC20s. I always talk about AI. AI is going to be a massive narrative because I feel like a lot of new investors, new people that come into crypto, AI is going to be one of the first narratives I feel like that they're going to look at, and especially if you got a really solid project, solid team, solid fundamentals, AI as a narrative will take off. RWA real world assets are, I think from an institutional standpoint, I think institutions really will start looking into RWA projects. I feel like the RWA narrative and just that, I guess the asset class of RWAs, a lot of institutions, that's going to be where they're going to be focusing their attention on, actually deploying their capital into, rather than, not just investing in a random coin on a random chain. If they really want to get, like Soil, for example, is a coin, I've talked about multiple times. But Solana, for example, what they do is they aim to provide, very safe and solid, return on stable coins, backed by real world assets, whether it's businesses, whether it's real estate, like, whatever they got under their hood, under their belt, that's kind of what they're aiming to do with Soil. And I feel like from an institutional standpoint, especially when you're talking about, even towards the end of the bull run, a lot of institutions, a lot of businesses are going to be looking and cashing their crypto out, as in flipping into stablecoin, right? I'm pretty sure every single person is going to be doing that at the top of the bull run. If you're smart and you know how to do it, which we're going to be calling close to the top. Guarantee it here. As long as you guys stick with me through this bull run, cashing out towards the top. I will not let anyone just lose all their gains, go to zero like that when this bull run actually comes. So, bottom line, yeah, what I was getting at with Soil is I think institutions will easily jump into these projects that can really provide some safer and a lot less risky, investment opportunities or, things like that. That's where I see RWAs really shining. I think that was the third narrative that I'm really bullish on. And obviously crypto gaming. Crypto gaming is going to be gigantic. It already is huge. I think it's one of the most pushed narratives in crypto today. Mainly we got Alex Becker, Elio Trades. They're always talking about this stuff. And especially how I'm trying to bridge it back to how I was talking about all these different chains. A lot of different games, a lot of projects are popping up on, they're popping up on different chains. I didn't mean to do that. But a lot of these games popping up on AVAX. We got games popping up on Arbitrum. We got games popping up on Polygon, ETH, Solana. Like, I think this bull run itself, there's going to be a lot of narratives that are going to have their individual times that fly. But I think also it's going to be the same thing that we're kind of seeing in the market now. Is we had meme coins go crazy on ETH, maybe a month or two ago, but now we got Solana meme coins absolutely flying. I think it's going to be something similar to that when it comes to these other narratives. The narrative itself is going to have its time, but then also there's going to be different chains of the same narrative that are going to take off at certain times as well. So it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be that much harder to be trying to understand where your attention should be when these coins pump, because you're not just watching a narrative now. Like, yeah, I think obviously when crypto gaming pumps, everything's going to move. But you know what? It's like if AVAX coins are starting to absolutely pop off, maybe other chains like ETH, other games on different chains are gonna, they might stay stagnant because everyone's rotating into AVAX gaming coins, So it's just something to pay attention to for this bull run. Just watching like layer ones, layer twos, and just watching which chains get the most volume, and just where the attention is at. Because like I said, if Alex Becker and Elliot Trades are pumping stuff on AVAX, you got half of crypto Twitter talking about AVAX, crypto gaming coins. That's where you got to be aiming your attention at. And if you can get in low or on dips / when the narrative is not hot and it's going to be hot, getting in when the attention is gone, when the volume is gone, that's going to be key. So that's kind of what I wanted to bring up today. It's going to be important for everyone here to, just stay up to date with these new, I don't want to say new narratives, but like basically what I was talking about. Just be aware that different chains are more than likely going to have their own, different time to shine, even if one narrative is pumping. So just keep that in mind, because I feel like that's going to be important, and a lot of people don't talk about that. And the main reason why I'm bringing it up is because I've seen Solana meme coins go nuts, and obviously that's just meme coins, but I really can see that happening with a lot of different narratives as well. So keep your mind open. If you guys don't mess around on other chains, I was in ETH Maxi the entire bull run, last bull run. But, over the last, I'd say 2 months, 3 months, I've expanded to, around Bitcoin ecosystem, ETH, doing a little bit of Solana now, just, getting my feet wet with Solana, stuff like that. I'm trying to experiment. I'm trying to see some new stuff, just get exposure on different chains now, The only thing is having 8 different wallets for 8 different chains is kind of crazy. Not going to lie, but, you got to do what you got to do. But actually, Phantom Wallet just integrated Bitcoin network stuff. They just integrated ETH and Solana all in the same wallet, which is pretty cool. That's making me want to start using Phantom, and I've never used Phantom aside from like a week ago. So I'm definitely looking into that. But that's all I wanted to bring up to you guys today. This is kind of just informational. I just wanted to talk, bring a little bit of info up for you guys. So that's what I got, and happy hunting, guys. Appreciate you.